Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Shadow Empire as New Ruthenia. As we see Bernio shuffling around their borders, losing some territory that we could have taken to Bruderam. These two different? That looks like non-aligned gray, and these are the slavers, maybe? That non-aligned goes later in the turn? Or the slavers last? Slavers might be last. Fodalio. Didn't we declare war on them? Yep, we failed the commerce one. We knew about that one coming. New artillery. Ooh. How about the friendship pact causing such a situation? So now they are at war with them. And they have a border. Let's take care of the decisions first. Bureaucratic assets up to 15 levels. Not sure I can achieve that right now. Can't really expend any of them. If we look at city, about 7,000 there. We need a lot in Zorola. Deephead are about 30,000. Yeah, I don't think we can upgrade unless we start a new town, which will give us one slot. Yeah, I don't think we can accept this. That's a shame. Let's take a look at this artillery piece, though. This is the heavy artillery I've been looking to make. Design is a good quality. Excellent. And we've already done the buggies. 50 polymer Gauss machine gun. Excellent. So the question is whether to upgrade the howitzer or not. And I think I will. We'll go straight up to heavy combat armor.
Affirmative.
Why? Because they are on the front lines.
Order acknowledged.
New commander. Arlene Red River. I think. Haven't we been trying to get rid of her? Recognize her name. Regardless, she has the highest relations, so we can afford to irritate her the most. I'm going to go to a Justice Circle member. I'm going to appoint them.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Now we can start moving troops. And I did get a boost in population because we took all the militia that were in Deephead, transferred them into the SHQ, and then you can select them and scrap them, and that recovers the population that was used for that militia. So we did that off camera last turn. Now the 5th Infantry, no, these are 6th, these are 5th. Not exactly the arrangement I want, but I might leave it because it's green. I'm not too worried about it, but I'll push it down one more. Yellow's fine. Like, this is infantry in a defensive position. Not really gonna hurt. And we'll spread out the 6th as well. And we'll get the armored. Continue on. That takes care of all those. Then we'll work up from here. Oosha. Okay. New to me. How about do something crazy like this? Cut off this whole section. And this one, I think we're going to pull back. Let's see if we can combine them with this one, if they're the same. This is Arcocordata. Oh, no, they're not quite the same. They're equipped differently. They are Arcocordata, though. Get the rest of the mercenaries up there. Then we have Peanut for Vodalia.
All clear, sir.
We'll push him over here. First, let's get the artillery, and really, that low. We'll add in some infantry then. Might be the old buggies, which might struggle against it.
All clear, sir.
We really haven't upgraded the buggies at all yet. I should have cut them off first. That was me rushing.
All clear, sir.
Right though, because I can do a secondary attack while they're already low morale, and that forces a lot of surrenders
Clear, sir.
without dealing with the situation where when they're surrounded, they're more likely to fight to the end. That's the situation we want to avoid. Oh. Tough up there. That's alright, we're not going to be able to really do that. I don't think we can really push too much further. Like, I'd love to get this Wagner Inc. That should be an extra 200 soldiers per turn. Sword library, a little bit more tech. They're not necessarily things we're going to be able to snag. Asset-wise, high command, 7 turns away. Blue steam, nothing. Zorola, nothing. Meanwhile, we should be recruiting juniors.
Aye, aye, sir.
Should be pushing our 5s. 10, good. 10, good. 11, good. Throw some into York. And maybe see about attempting to retire one person. Newt Osiris. He's one of the new ones. Don't worry about too much yet. Buzz Pollock. Yeah, you're kinda terrible. Seniority's 11. See if we can do a 0 retirement. Don't have political power. Bronze retirement seems overly generous.
Aye, sir.
That's one less leader to deal with. In particular, I'm interested in... Yeah, there we go. Losing workers now because happiness is too low. Why don't we take unit admin, upgrade, beef up the infantry, and we'll go ahead and play worker privileges. Except we do not have the political power. Rats. $5 mil credits. Our wages. There is some unrest. Corporate corruption or control is low. Relatively. Meanwhile, we could raise another infantry formation over here, but we don't have the political power for that either. Leaving us a little hamstrung right now. That's okay though. Things we might want to do is, with oil coming down still, we're not really looking to make anything on the private side. Could tap into some of these oil reserves, but I'm not going to. How long do we have? A long time. We'll kick that can down the road. Alright, T-Stot, Neo, Odalia, the slavers, always trying to cut us off. And the non-aligned, there at the end. New fuel deposits. We might be able to use. Ooh, energy line. I wonder if we'll ever need to have one of those. Good against heavy armor. Warrior army? Nope. Meritocracy? I would love to have a meritocracy.
Yes, sir.
7. Start to push for that. I do. What is our word levels? 5. Great. I'll hold off on custom formations. Worker strike, blue steam. Blue steam's happy. And Fortune just ignore that. Alien natives. Plain things. Danger of 5. Not much. Reformist fortress sect. Try that. Neo trade faction. I believe is what we have been pushing. Meanwhile, we'll continue pushing up the militia. Keep upgrading our troops.
Roger that.
That's muskets.
Roger that.
Oh, RPG militia. Grab those and look at the 100 more free folk, so they don't immediately add into our population. They go into the free folk pool and then move into the city. Alright, happy happy with that arrangement. Do we want to anchor in the mountain? We will. That'll be a nice secure flank. Why does it not split and go down? Need some supply in that direction. Did I block it up here? I sure did. Okay then. Let's force it to pull a little bit. And give us some supply down here that we can use. And we'll unblock this road. And this road, because we're going to need those things. We'll bump it up to 100. A little bit more. Or do we have to do a little bit of 50 regardless? I'll pull in some resources. What we need. Okay then, that takes care of that section. Oh, I forgot we need to recruit more troops to replace the other ones. So we need 2100. 100 minus the 200 plus the 1000. Gets back to the reserve potential that we have. Perfect. These guys in. Cut them off. Maybe eventually they'll get angry enough to actually attack us. Till then, I'm going to push the non-aligned with our more lightly armed mercenaries. Ooh, starvation. Not good. Go ahead and attack, see if we can get a success.
All clear, sir.
And we'll leave them there and come back to where we have slightly better supply. Until we get this to push up further. What we could do is upgrade this supply base. We can't because the city needs. Gosh darn it. I would love to upgrade the city. Fortunately, we need 2500. Gonna happen.
Order acknowledged.
Continue to see a drop. Get our worker privileges.
Order acknowledged.
I'll bring it up somewhat. While these are coming up slowly. Alright, other things we need to get done. Can recruit one more group if we want. A lot of mountains over here. So much right here. I would like to get some sort of protection. don't have the logistics for that though, because yeah, we're only pulling so much. What about here? Quite. Maybe if we only recruit the that won't. Alright then. We'll recruit them. Oh, actually, this doesn't have the logistics yet. It's only at 100. We'll be fine next turn. Next turn. Much as I'd like to recruit them this turn, it's not really necessary. That leaves us with strat cards. We'll recruit 2 juniors. Keep the flow. Spy teams, we'll make sure we have plenty of spies here, there. See if we can add them in on that location. Keep that one high. Ooh, we can get them all the way up. Have no... Yeah, we need to know where their troops are. We need to get spies down there collecting that. Spice the miners. Update transfer the militia to the first HQ. All of them. And then our extras must step out of the city. Rifle militia, scrap, 500 more free folk. Meanwhile, in infantry, getting pretty low on obsolete infantry. Everything else looks good. Alright, we have some movement on Tiefstadt's border this time. For Neo as well. Slavers, Far East, trying to reconnect their troops. And to see what lengths they'll go to. Justice Circle has 1. Mining robotization. Now it's for 2. Usual cards. Nothing too crazy. What is our applied sciences? Cross fertilization. Not making much progress against that either. Sun requests permission for personal guard. Yeah, I'm thinking that's not gonna go over very well.
Yes, sir.
National budgets 2020, 10, 15. 3, 2. I cut the foreign budget yet again because we're kind of just not using them anymore. Superior, Supreme, Applied Air Force. Confirm.
Roger that.
Motion that city more. No. Air Force research, which we should be checking them as well. What are they researching? Lightweight alloy. I believe that is a what is it called? Linear tech?
Standing by. Order acknowledged.
Or engine efficiency. Oh yeah, that would be great. Then we can get more range. We did the 2 artilleries. Now we're looking at the APC. artillery. Go. APC. APC. Bolter bus. We can upgrade to a Gauss machine gun. Get polymer plating of 50 millimeters. And still come in underweight with a bonus. Air Force Research. No changes. Economic Council. Do we want a specific tech? We do industrial robotization. We unlock robotics, which is something we do want. So industrial robotization.
Understood.
We don't really need more industrial points, but there we go. We're going to be getting it. How far do I want to take the armor? Do I want to keep them on the side as insurance? Not sure how I feel about that yet. Oh yeah, this militia. Almost forgot about them. Alright, now let's see about something like that. Bring them through, them up. Just keep this nice little V formation. Fun part. Do it. 68. 64. 4 more. Perfect. That will allow me to do this.
Attack formation. Objective lost.
I couldn't quite make it. We'll see how the supply situation is next turn. Should have attacked with both. That's my fault. Meanwhile, we can snag a little bit more territory. Yeah, let's just sneak around. No reason to do a direct confrontation yet. Up here, we're running into food shortages, so we do need to retreat. Black is bad. We'll set up and wait. Not an ideal situation. Really killing us with population. Oh, nice, they're building. Private sector is finally building some oil wells. The lack of population, to be able to upgrade our cities, to be able to upgrade our stuff, is killing us right now. Whether that's our public services, or that's our logistics, all limited by our population. Not because we don't have enough workers, but we don't have enough people to upgrade our cities. I think I'm going to go ahead and start pulling additional colonists. I want to see about starting another city. We'll pull the entire contents of the voting facility plus some. No, let's seek to draw it down, because we'll just cancel this out. I'm going to ask for 5,000 colonists.
Aye, aye, sir.
In blue steam, I'm going to ask for 2,000. did I do the wrong one? Did I do recruits here? No, I did colonists. Good. 5K. Alright, that'll give us a lot to work with. In particular, what was it? We're looking at 23 overall. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? I can shorten logistics chains. Because we can plow through this mountain here because we have the industrial points that in excess. So if I set a traffic sign does not apply to rail, does apply to the road, I can block road access through there. Rail will go around because it has no trouble. I can get rid of this supply base. Instead, place it down here.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where do I want it more? East or northeast? Only northeast. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's build a truck station.
Order acknowledged.
I'll put Zorola short. We need 1,300 more colonists. Luckily, we're about to get a whole bunch. We are not yet upgraded.
Roger that.
That's good. And we can recruit here. MG infantry. And they have just enough supply. Then we'll move them down and get the rest of the troops recruited as well. We need 2,700 infantry. And then we need... Oh, did we get all of the machine guns recruited? Oh, how about that? Prioritized. Put those to tolerate. I'll take care of that side of it, and then I think that's that on that end. Spy. I have some more there. A few more up here. Can't put any into the one non-aligned, but we can the other non-aligned. They already have some. They don't. That leaves our weakest link right there, leaving us with nothing left, political point wise. And here we have some movement from Tiefstadt for Neo. Nomads up northeast, slavers in the east. And they really want it. They're pushing. We've drawn them completely out of position. And then we have the non-aligned movement. Ooh, somebody attacked. That didn't work out so well for them. Fuel deposits in Zorola. Time of confidence. High-tech industry. Bolter bus 2. Light mechanized. Armor Grenadier Army. Sounds like something we would want. Now, we just did the APC. So, quality, obsolete, regular, design. Yeah, that's much better. Anti-tank, don't really care. Oh, how are we on models? Types. We have designed a medium tank, so we have access to assault tanks, assault guns, and heavy tanks. We have not designed a light aircraft yet. I do want to redesign the light armor though. Abraham 25mm plating. Right, no, I do not want to replace them. Because the Abraham is just fine. Skipping past the light armor, because I'm just working down the list right. Mechanized artillery, don't really care. Oh, we should, because that'll unlock rocket launchers. Alright, we'll do a mechanized artillery. Do we make it light, or heavy, or what? You know, in light of what we've seen with the success with light, super light howitzers, I am inclined to make a frontline light artillery.
Affirmative.
Alien natives offer mercs. That is heavy. But we'll get 3 units. A lot of armor. I want to say no, but I want to do it yes for the profile. And we're trying to push commerce right now. No meritocracy, but we're trying to push. Rise in Tiefstadt. New reformists. New commander. Let's skip Arlene.
Roger that.
And do Sunny Robin Moore.
Yes.
That was down here. Move the whole group. We'll spread them out here shortly. Militia up this way. And we'll push the armored. You know what? Let's just park them here for now. Meanwhile, we have 4 mercenaries. Well, let's push out our mercenaries. These ones are more heavily armed, so we'll put them on the south end of the east front. That should be all 3. I don't see any upgrades to do. Although with the amount of IPs that we are getting now, we can start making howitzer 2s, 4, 5. We can also start making new. So tiny. Start replacing our tanks as well. Green guns are good, RPGs are good. We'll start replacing our buggies, especially as we're using them a little bit more now. Have I even built the recon area yet? I don't think I have. Get rid of the howitzers.
Roger that.
Oh, and do we need motorized transport? We have not made an upgrade of that yet. Alright, off to the Great East. Can I transfer? No match. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Bring them in. Try to bring them around. See about maybe. It's not enough. We'll box them in and attack with regulars.
Do it now. Mission accomplished.
That'll box this one in. We can then attack.
Do it now.
Force or surrender.
Mission accomplished.
And done. And we have supplies all the way out to here now. Things have been improving. Meanwhile, we can keep pushing the non-aligned out here. And we have pretty significant logistics getting all the way out here as well. Allow us to push up a little bit further. Start crossing the mountains here. Won't quite push them up yet. And I think that's it. That means this truck station has finished. Just finished. That is here. Oh, no, that's right. We went north. So we want to new zone. Connect to our usual SHQ. Draw the borders out 2 hexes. Start. And we want
Roger that.
all the things.
Roger that. Roger that. Roger that. Roger that.
And last but not least, a railhead.
Roger that.
Trucked out a rail. We'll raise an independent infantry battalion. That is a lot of construction, so we'll take it easy with other things this turn. We need 6,000, we have 1,000, so we need 5,000.
Roger that.
I'll guess up to speed. We have enough on this side, happiness is good, everything's coming up. blue steam. Why did you 400 colonists from workers? I can either put them back or I can just let the regular population populate back into that. We are recruiting very aggressively. And still seeing population increases. Migrating from blue steam. Of course. Do we want to call it there?
Aye, aye, sir.
I think we do. We can stop the colonists.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just wanted that real quick boost. One city at a time. We'll probably boost that back up soon enough. And then the other thing we want to do is zoos.
Roger that.
We want a tier 3 zoo right now.
Roger that.
Then we'll look at spy teams. We've got them at 9, 8, 11, 4, 6, 8, 4. Get a few more in there. That'll take us to the end of this episode. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.